We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Carolina Panthers. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. It gained 78 yards. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On play action, Young. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. Tommy Tremble, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. And 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll give himself up after picking up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Carolina Panther.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll be marked down to the 45-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. From the 35, here's 2nd and 1. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time. And
the pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, it's the Ravens out front, and will return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter, as they've got it with fourth down coming up. They'll go. Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to get the football at their own 40.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Headed left, buying time. He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Somebody's crying.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
On 1st and 10, Jackson escaping to his left. That is left side and caught by Flowers. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Play action now. Jackson. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll be third down. On play action, here's Jackson. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive.
Who's the pussy now, nickel?
Touchdown, Ravens.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket.
Whooping that ass, no excuse.
Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Sorry ass Bryce Young, whoever that Carolina quarterback is. That nigga ass anyway. You gonna be ass this year too.
On the kickoff.
Sorry ass Carolina.
Landing zone. That's gonna be spotted beyond the 40-yard.
Carolina never been the same since they lost Cam Newton.
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Tonight's start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Young hands it to Hubbard. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Try to run for it with Hubbard. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yard.
To the goal line and in. Xavier Lincoln, touchdown, Panthers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
On the return, it's Mitchell. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 31 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go. The second half is underway. From the 35, it's first and 10. Throwing is Young. Just set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's a Carolina first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Out of the shotgun, Young. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And it's going to be third down. Here's Young to throw. Moving to his right. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
What, nigga?
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on fourth down. What a stand. Jackson now to throw on first down. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On third down, Jackson on the move left. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Raven first down. From the gun, Jackson. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. Off the play pick. He'll look to throw.
Ooh, touchdown! Touchdown!
The side of the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
I mean, nigga quit the game. Nigga quit the game. He's so mad.